Hello everyone and welcome back to more Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Last time we met the man, the myth, the legend, the Moose from Sly 2.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
You know, why is this game called Band of Thieves when they're not even in a band?
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed over that too.
I thought I was gonna see their heavy metal concert. But no.
I mean, that would have been a much better game, and you know we're right.
No, they don't have their heavy metal band.
What the?
Something fully functional game?
Yes. I haven't even started a mission yet. I'm already dead. This game just wants to be dead in this chapter.
I mean, this is the hardest chapter in the entire game.
Chapter 8 would like a word with you.
No, it doesn't. It's easy.
Have you played any more of the game ever since the last part was recorded, or no?
I beat the game.
Oh, okay then. I was gonna say, you don't really get a save matter if you haven't played anymore, but nah, if you've beaten it, then fine.
Thanks, Quarantine.
I still need to play Rocket. I haven't even touched Rocket yet.
It's fine. Which is another game from Sucker Punch for everyone who doesn't know.
There was a reference to it in this game, and I completely skipped over it.
Didn't you mentioned it?
Yep. It was in Chapter 5.
Yeah, it's on the gravestones. Well, you
There's
missed.
the gravestones one, and then there's an even more blatant one if you stand on the statues in that same mission.
Yeah, I know about that one. I don't remember where I learned about it, but I learned about it somewhere. So you're fired, just like in the Cat in the Hat movie, which is my new favorite movie of all time.
Sly would be happy about that. But finally, I get to not work.
Even though he doesn't do every job, he does most.
He does well over half.
Bentley, you could have jumped on there probably.
Oh, he totally could have. I don't even think he would have needed his jetpack.
Also, you can swim.
Hacking. Yes.
You're a turtle.
Except 4 hits each. Oh no.
He's technically a turtle with a gun too.
Yes. I mean, crossbow. Close enough. I will accept it. Oh no.
What?
Look at all of them. I mean, there's not that many now, but at the time I said it, there was a lot of them.
I'm not giving you many troubles though.
They're not, but they're fast, they're slippery, and they take a lot of hits.
They kind of just exist.
This is where the hacking start getting really brutal. Or they can. There's one in Sly 3 that I will probably always have nightmares about. Like, it's not even that bad, it's just...
Yeah, well, it's not the moose from Sly 2, so it doesn't even matter.
You're right. Sly 2 doesn't even have a moose.
Name something
But it
more
does have opera.
important than the moose from Sly 2.
Murray, when did you get over there?
He's a magician.
Yes. I mean, I guess technically we were hacking for a bit. And Sly, what are you doing up there?
I don't know.
I guess this is where his 3% failure rate comes from. Good luck, buddy! How did that land?
Be on the job, you stinky raccoon.
Where am I going?
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Where did I go? What do I do?
Banjo-Tooie's not yet.
Although it's probably going to be depressingly soon. If I'm being realistic.
Define depressingly soon.
Probably soon after the Kazooie LP is over. Okay, so I don't think I've expressed this to you yet, but this is what I'm going to have to end up doing, because the 360 version of the game is dumb. I am going to have to play through Banjo-Kazooie on my own time. Because there is unlockable stuff that you have to get in that version of the game in order to 100% Banjo-Tooie.
Oh, you have to 100% Banjo-Kazooie?
Yep. And likewise, you have to 100% Banjo-Tooie in order to get everything in nuts and bolts.
And just give me the controller.
I mean, it's not that bad. I'll probably make a mini live stream out of it or something. It's just so many things to stream right now.
Not really. We only have 2 really on our immediate horizon.
Yeah, immediate.
Realistically speaking, I would say Birth by Sleep is probably almost done.
That's how bad the super bosses are.
Yeah. I hope they're terrible.
I hate you.
Well, at this point, I'm mostly hoping they're terrible just because they have to live up to the hype, you know?
Don't worry, I'm sure they will be. Remember, I fought one of them and I couldn't even get a single health bar down. And that's the only one I have extensive knowledge of. Like, I know about all of them, obviously. Like, I've watched Let's Plays of the game and stuff, but I have a general idea of what you're supposed to do to beat them all, but the thing is, the strategy for most of them is all the same.
Yeah, you use the thing that's OP.
Mm-hmm.
And then you beat the game before the game beats you.
Yes.
Except it'll take like 2 hours at least.
Per boss. There is 4 super bosses, and you have to beat them 3 times. Also, add double time after Terra.
Thank you for not having all the iframes. I'm stretching. Alright, give me your lunch money.
Now.
One more grapple line to go, and this thing will be
give me 7 cents.
Oh, I mean, when you say it like that, no.
Pretty please.
I don't have stuff. Oh, look, it's the mammoth. Huh.
He's just chilling, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Does the game actually... Well, okay. I don't see a problem with this.
I was wondering what happened to that guy. Guess he just prefers to be frozen.
He made it.
Yeah. Really curious how the mammoth got over there. Remember, we saw the mammoth just freeze in place. It did not get frozen. Thanks, HP Collection, for that little inconsistency.
Look, the game is supposed to be 4 by tree.
Oh, I know. Even though there's a 16 by 9 option in the PS2 version.
Yeah, but the way they stretch the games out in a really weird way, if memory serves. Same with GameCube games, not just PS2.
You say that, but there were plenty of PS2 games that did it fine. I think Ratchet & Clank did it okay.
I still think it stretches the image, technically speaking. It's kind of like a trick, in a sense. Like, it's not like an actual HD mode or whatever. Or 16 by 9 mode. It's just a trick. So then it puts it in 16 by 9, but the game itself isn't actually 16 by 9. I think. But, you know, thinking is hard for me, so...
It's just hard for us in general.
Life is difficult.
Yes, it is.
Life is meaningless.
I get it, you're a nihilist. You don't have to keep bringing it up.
Life is suffering. You know what else is suffering? Birth by Sleep.
That's my line. And yes.
You know what isn't suffering, though? Sly Cooper 2, Band of Thieves.
Especially in comparison to a certain Kingdom Hearts game that we just mentioned.
Yeah, Chain of Memories.
I mean, yes. We didn't mention it, but yes.
Now we did. by technicality. By technicality, my name is in fact George.
They finally got that hacking game done.
And are you proud?
Not really.
Why not? You got it done.
I did.
Maybe if you didn't get it done, I'd be like, yeah, you know, okay, I understand. But dude, you got it done.
Watch, the magical moving turtle does not have to walk at all, and is still able to move from one side of the boat to the other. And that's
He is indeed magical.
what the oh, okay.
Now you have to shoot at Sly.
Too low. But you didn't grab it.
3% chance.
He didn't grab it. Sly, why are you still standing up there? That is a massive safety risk.
He likes the height.
Yeah. You know, let's just disregard the fact that he has a parachute that he could deploy at any time to safely land away from there.
What even is safety?
Who knows? What is an OSHA?
Yes. What is Timbuktu?
Don't try to trick me with all your math questions.
What is 2 plus 2?
I'm telling you, man, you better not try tricking me.
Minus 4
Ah!
plus 82. Trick question.
The eagle started
the
beating
answer's-
up the guard. I didn't see it, but I heard it.
Trick question. The answer was 0 all along.
Since Sly apparently does not know how to paraglide, I guess I have to be accurate to the game and never use a paraglider ever again.
Of course, of course.
Well, you have to use a paraglider for this mission.
No. You're a mayonnaise doctor. You'll find a way.
Where's the... Oh, there it is. It's like, where is it?
You have to scope out the lighthouse.
Of course, I see.
I don't. I'm blind.
Vision is 4 squares. Okay, I guess the guard is trying to follow me.
Yeah, name something new.
What is this new you speak of?
I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't even know my name.
That's unfortunate.
Do you know my
Sandwich.
name? Tasty.
Sandwich. When are we gonna do Subway month?
That's the real question. It's when we meet up in real life.
I see.
We're just gonna do everything when we meet up in real life.
Starting with actually lock yourselves in a basement and closet.
Yeah, that, you know, we can't leave. And if we can leave, then it's not accurate to the Yogai Doctor lore. Which, simply put, ma'am, unacceptable.
I agree. Alright, so how am I gonna do this without paragliding? Wow, that is a straight up impossible.
3% chance, buddy.
3% chances on the last mission. But I don't know, maybe it's here too.
I think
3% failure rate.
I think Bentley just meant, you know, that you have a 3% chance altogether.
Surprisingly dark. Thanks, Bentley. So that's kind of dark imagery that we would go. I like how they go out of their way to render the bear all the way from over here. You can barely see anything else, but you can still see the bear.
I mean, they did the same thing in the last mission, if you remember.
Yeah, the last mission of the last part, yeah, I know. It was just bizarre.
Tell your dog to
Yes,
quiet
my
down.
dog is barking.
Tell him and or her she smells like farts. She probably does.
Dogs. Why does that look like you can run up there? Pretty sure you can't, but it looks like you can.
Honestly, who knows?
I wouldn't doubt if there was some scrap mission up there or something. There's so much scrapped content in these games, I'm telling you.
Which game had the most scrapped content?
Probably 3 of what I've seen, but 2 still had a lot. Or actually, no, 2 had it worse because Monaco. Like, Bard.
Who's Monaco?
The city. It's a scrapped level.
Oh.
I think
Who's
I
the
meant to say
city?
before that there was a second Dimitri level that got scrapped.
Yeah. Isn't that from this game?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the third game.
It was the first, and then I was like, wait, no, Slight 2 had it worse because Monaco was scrapped. And
Oh, okay.
honestly, probably another level 2, because it seems like this game was originally geared for 10 chapters instead of 8.
How many
But I have
chapters
no
is
evidence.
Psychonauts?
Psychonauts? Like 12?
Which one is your favorite chapter?
The milk one.
The Milkman Conspiracy.
I still have that as my wallpaper, by the way.
Good. As you should.
Now, I don't know if you checked on our channel statistics. Like, that video has been consistently in our top 3 for a
Not
long time now.
surprised. I am not surprised.
Where am I supposed to be going? Like, am I just going back to the safe house? Usually that
Supposed to be
means job failed.
Going home.
Okay, I am going home.
Good job, I'm proud.
Yeah, I was supposed to go back to the... Okay, that's strange. 20% of the game left.
The Lumberjack games are upon us. Now, despite Murray's study of the log chopping guide, none of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Bison at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. Murray, you'll participate in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Bison up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. Sly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Bison from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Bason's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
What do you do when
Alright,
you're
it's time to cheat, everybody. Murray was the first one off, right? So it's probably going to be him. No, it's Bentley. Oh, of course, of course.
He is the master, after all.
Operation Canada games.
Okay, guys, let's head down there
Beautiful.
and win those Talons from Jean Bison. Sly, try to keep a low profile when we get close. We don't
We
want
need
him-
those Talons.
You recognize Sly, but not the... Actually, that sounds totally fitting.
Just put him to sleep.
Excuse me, sir.
Shut up.
The humble lumberjacks would like
Looks like he's trying to put on a
in your
Canadian accent. It
lumberjack
sounds so cringy. I love it.
God, what a takes to win the Clockwork Talons, eh? Well, I'm sure enough gonna let you play, so long as you pay the entry fee.
Much obliged, partner. We'll,
Much obliged, partner.
positions for the competition.
Enjoy the moment while you think you still got a chance. It's as close to winning as you'll ever get.
Hold on, I'm gonna bear back real sec. I want to see if I can find
Fine.
something.
Chopping contest.
Good
Time
job,
for
Murray.
Murray to have an axe clip through his face.
Let him try.
Right, this one doesn't actually matter how far you make. As long as you get on the log, it's good enough.
Not bad, Hippo. But watch and learn as I destroy that log without even...
Oh, nice! They actually gave us 3 attempts. Perfect. Alright, everybody. Now that we've played the game fair and square, it's time to cheat.
Eagle parent should swoop in and throw off his axe timing.
We are going to cheat so hard. Let's go. How are the judges missing this? As long as I keep moving, the eagles shouldn't get you. I almost screwed that up! Can I see this jetpack? No. The jetpack would have made this really easy. Oh, hello, rock climbing wall that's suddenly there. Huh. Ah! Well, that's a death. Try that again. Oh, no, you don't. He is really taking his time with that piece of wood, huh? I kind of wonder if I should let the timer run out. You know, he might have a special line of dialogue if you actually let him finish. The problem is, it's kind of hard to just stand around when you got these eagles coming after you. It's almost like we stole an egg from them, but that's silly, right? Never. We are noble and good people that would never do anything wrong ever. Over here. What? No! Come back! Where to go? I ask again, how are these judges missing this? Also, it's sure nice of the Eagles not to attack us while we were on those ice blocks. Wait, the block was already broken! That doesn't count!
I think you better rethink them scores, boys. What you intended to give me was perfect 10s, right?
Ah, yes, of course. I mean, to be fair, he had broken the log up already.
Knows how to handle an axe. Let's see how you handle a vertical wall.
Keep
of ice.
cheating, you cheating scum.
Actually, this part is not cheating, surprisingly. The part before was cheating, the part after is going to be cheating, but this part is not cheating.
It's cheating if you believe it's cheating.
Look, I like the idea of cheating as much as the next guy, but...
You like it so much that you're willing to get shocked 3 times. Or
Shouldn't have even bothered showing up.
That wasn't even that bad of a score game! It wasn't perfect 10s, but
therefore
I
it was
got an 8
bad.
out of it.
Perfect 10s are riot.
Apparently so! There, got it that time.
For a scrawny raccoon. Now,
Can you get me some pizza?
as I demonstrate the art of power climbing.
But look at the ducks, they want pizza.
One of them has something in their pockets.
Those grapples to hook the Bison. You will need to hook it with all 3 lines.
Do you think by chance it's pizza?
I doubt it. So what if I let the timer run? I was wondering this before. What if I just let him win?
Then you lose. Good day, sir. Do you know where that's from?
Of course not.
I was gonna say it's from Alice in Wonderland. It's not. It's from Charlie and the Chocolate
Oh, well,
Factory.
he won.
King of the mountain.
Imagine if you did nothing and you got 3 10s.
It would prove that these judges are absolute morons.
The secret is to fail.
Wouldn't doubt it if they actually left something like that in the game.
That the secret is to fail?
Less that and more that they would put an easy failsafe in the game.
No applause.
You
for
tried.
Masterful display of climbing.
He had a different line for that one? It's like they expected us to fail over and over.
Maybe they
You know, I was thinking I would
specifically
have to throw it.
maybe they specifically put it in the game for you because they knew you would fail it.
You're right.
They were like, many years in advance, we must put this in the game. Because we know that Mr. Mayonnaise Doctor is going to be the one to play it. And you know what that means?
Yeah, to be paralyzed and bad at this one. I can never judge how long this is going to take. And sometimes it doesn't even go the full distance. Sometimes it just turns back halfway.
And then sometimes you just die inside.
Sometimes.
Look, I like to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. Thank you, I think. There, he got it.
Good job.
These judges are really oblivious. I love it.
You have pulled the wrong cards again. Did I ever tell any of you the story about
Well, at least they're proud of you.
last year's competition who mistakenly gave me a score other than 10?
Can't you just be happy about that?
No.
See, we're
Oh.
tied with
Well, that's
only
fair.
one event to go. Unfortunately for you, I've saved my best event for the last. The spinning log competition.
I completely understand.
Looks easy enough. I just need to stay out.
And if you ever need someone to talk to about your feelings, I'm here.
And I cannot use the jetpack still. Well, that's a shame. I would like to cheat, but no.
Like,
I
that's
guess as long as
full
they're
on
putting on a
cheating.
show. They wouldn't even let me use the jetpack while I was trying to move the egg, though.
Turtles aren't good at nothing.
Ouch. That's just mean.
You can't be known as a cheater.
I mean, too late? We're already cheating?
How dare you! Rolling on the logs, rolling on the logs.
Tell me again why Bentley enrolled himself into this one. Like, he's
Tell
just
me
like
how-
the least fit for this.
Tell me how this has any relation to lumberjacking.
Oh, it doesn't. Like, at least the woodcutting one, like, that one made sense. Ice climbing, I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, but I'll allow it. This one, the only relation it has is the fact that it's on logs.
One lucky turtle, I'll give you that. But now, watch how a skilled log roller does it. This is crazy.
Life support.
Son's got those judges so intimidated, there's no way he can lose.
You're right, Murray. Those guys need to go. Okay, I'm just making this up on the fly.
That's what Mayo's gonna be on after this.
One by one into that cave. Once inside, you two will knock them out and take their clothes.
Genius! When all three judges have been restrained, we'll be able to don our disguises and take their place at the judges' table. You
Implying, you know, that he's not already on it.
distract the judges and get into the cave.
That's a great plan, Sly. But you'll have to move fast. Once Jean Bison finishes the log rolling event, the gig is up.
Come on, Jean Bison.
Hey, those logs aren't sinking for him.
Wait a minute,
You
that's
have to
rigged.
put the alarm clock for this. Come on. Very good. Oops, wrong way. Oh, I didn't need that energy anyway. Oh snap, he hears me. No, come back!
Again, what does this have to do with...
Absolutely nothing.
Ah, I should have known.
Beautiful. I can't even tell the difference.
I miss the moose from Sly 2.
I do
3.
too.
2, 3.
That makes 2. Now, what a perfect likeness. I can't even tell which one is which.
Neither can I.
They look identical to me.
What do you think the moose from Sly 2 would vote?
Like a 3.
You don't think you'd give him a 10?
Ah, no way.
Too generous?
Way too generous.
Oh, 0. Unfortunate.
How unfortunate for him.
Thought I warned you judges about the consequences for incorrect scores. Wait a second. You aren't the judges I hired.
He's smarter than he looks. He actually
His
noticed.
annoying friends.
Hey, let's be honest, who was any of the other Cloggings members up to this point that they wouldn't have noticed? You think Dimitri would have noticed?
Well, you
Wait,
gave him...
Bentley wasn't hit. He was still standing.
Oh, my aching head.
Why is your head aching? You weren't hit. You were standing upright.
Sly! Murray! Wake up!
Yeah, I'm awake.
You know, at least he gave him the Talons, right?
Yeah, he did. He was actually really nice about it.
Where are we? What's going on?
This looks like the sawmill.
It's like, gosh, you guys wanted it.
Son must have thrown us
Also,
here
when did
for
John or whoever change their clothes back?
I would like to escape before
You know?
he returns.
It looks like we're pretty well sealed in here.
Top 10 questions science can't answer.
Unless what?
Wow.
Unless you can fit through that hole.
Bentley can't, but the Murray can.
Through there.
Send the Murray down the hole.
To try to
I bet even the moose from Sly 2 could.
I'll call
Oh, he
this
totally
walkie-talkie.
could.
You might be able to help me with these sawmill controls.
While you guys do that, I'll try prying open that steel door.
Good job,
Enough time
the
I
moose
might
from
be
Sly
able to
2. I mean Murray. The Murray, sorry.
The Maroose?
The moose?
Good luck, Bentley. And remember to shout if I can help you from up here.
The moose?
Bentley, you okay? I can't see you from in here, but I heard the fall.
I'll be fine.
I'm impressed you heard the fall. There's no sound effects.
I can't tell if this operation has gone swimmingly or not.
I should have figured
It's gone very badly.
like you'd find a rat hole to squirm through.
Well, I just dropped my glasses, had to come pick them up.
I ain't like you.
Oh,
boys.
that's respectable.
Stupid.
Ooh.
We're unconscious. Me and my boys paid a visit.
So somebody called the Murray weak. Someone said it's not, that was fascinating. And now somebody has said that Bentley is stupid. Everybody's been insulted on their best qualities now.
Talons.
You sold all the
Can't believe they would call him stupid.
Arpeggio has them all?
I wouldn't expect
Also, I'd like to mention right here that Jean Bison has officially done what nobody has been able to do so far.
stupid to know
He
about
actually found their base of operations and raided it.
Time I
They don't show it, but
stupid.
the fact that he was able to get all the clockwork parts and say, yeah, he had to found it.
My command.
I hear you.
Gotta give him, you know, credit where credit's
Yeah.
due.
On guard.
Okay, Walnut.
Granted, they didn't exactly have the best hiding place, especially for their van,
Which lever I should pull?
but still.
Time for Bentley's boss.
Yep, and it's not even a full-fledged boss, it's a gimmick fight. I have to relearn the controls. Squares, flames, circles, logs.
It's like a puzzle.
I can tell you at the top of the screen, but you're better off just learning it.
Yeah, I never trust the top of the screen thingy-majigger.
Let's get this varmint.
Especially when you're playing the PS3 versions.
What about the PS4 versions?
I wish there was a PS4 version.
Yeah, it's called Sly 4.
Puny little turtle.
That's on PS3 as well.
Call out which lever I should pull.
Science?
Scientists
Actually-
are baffled.
I actually didn't know it was on PS3 for some reason. I thought it came out
That's
on PS4.
that's the game I keep playing to make my fan go off.
I know. Look. When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much.
Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, see? All you had to do was trust the Murray.
On in here, boys. Let's get this varmint.
I love the Murray.
The Maroos.
I do too. Hey, what is his name?
The Maroos.
No,
Button.
it's the Moose from Sly 2. Get it straight. Gosh. Now apologize to the Moose from Sly 2.
The Maroos from Sly 2. Is that better?
The Maroos from Sly 2. More like the Juice from Sly 2. Do you know why they call him the Juice? Because I'll be honest, I don't. I just figured that you knew, so I asked.
Oh no. Now he has dynamites. I'm pretty sure they just copy pasted the code from those spiders a couple chapters earlier, but sure.
You know what? At least his AI feels more like varied than almost every other boss.
Yeah, it actually feels more like a boss. It's kind of sad because it's a minigame boss.
So I would say it's more of a puzzle boss, even though it's not really mind taxing.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. Okay.
I still think calling it a puzzle boss probably the most accurate description.
Times have changed.
Once again, brains triumph.
Brains triumph
Oh, he actually.
over Ron.
Okay, Murray, I didn't actually think you would accomplish
That
anything.
was some fast
with that.
thinking.
Well done, though.
Excuse me, he's the Murray. Sly is
Stop
the
opening that door,
the
Murray.
the stinky because he didn't do anything.
Jean Bison, Arpeggios carrier blimp will arrive.
It is I, Aku Aku.
Okay, enough patting ourselves on the back. If we're going to
Why are you patting yourselves on the back? You did horrible.
We need to get onto that
Just
plane.
because
Yeah.
you recovered doesn't mean you suddenly did great.
If we run, we can
You are
make
way
it.
worse off now than you were before.
Why didn't Jean Bison just kill them?
Excellent question. Don't know.
Take a leg. That blimp's on its
Like,
way.
what was
Oh,
stopping him?
Where am I even going? Is that I even meant? Oh, there. Okay.
You're going home, Mayo.
Home.
Country
Wow.
road, take me home to the place where I belong. Hey, you remember this?
Yes, I was here a couple missions ago. Wait, I don't need to be thrown here. There's a sprint right there. It's really not that hard to get up. Yeah, see, Murray used it. There was no point to do that. That just wasted effort.
Look, they're trying to feel more like a team, okay?
Okay.
As we shut ourselves into the Northern Light Battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that Jean Bison's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. we were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp. It was all so strange. The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our clockwork parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He just sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life. I knew I'd have to find a way to make it up to him.
For his specials.
Episode 8.
Anatomy for this. Well, I mean, with a picture like this, it's a very good omen. Also, they didn't finish it. They didn't finish the drawing of clockwork. It's see-through. Amazing. That is amazing. I never noticed that. How?
I guess that's technically the only parts we didn't collect, I guess.
We got the Talons?
But they got stolen back.
The whole thing got stolen back. I don't remember ever stealing a gun turret.
I stole the gun turret.
Ah, okay.
Don't be fooled.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Claw Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the clockwork parts for their criminal schemes, and now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together, and when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Evil, and all he wants to do is kill the Sly Coopers.
Yes, that is literally his goal in life, to kill the Sly Coopers.
It's pointless.
He was very bad at his job.
Oh, abysmal. Hello guys, we're in the safe house. I don't know how we got in the sky, but hear me out here.
Feral Pounce. Okay, now where is Feral Pounce? So, Feral Pounce! Really good. It's basically a double jump. But you can still do another double jump on top of it. Okay, so, rest of the video is going to be clue bottles. You know the drill by now.
They're terrible.
Yes! I don't like them in any of the chapters, but they're especially bad here.
This is like the only one where I had like a lot more, like considerably more troubles, I should say, than
I'm
the
not going to
other
be surprised at all if
chapters.
this episode already ends up going on, because it's already kind of long. Like, I could have ended here if I really wanted to, but it's going to be its own video if I stop it here. You know it.
I know nothing.
Well, okay.
All I know is that clockwork is a pun.
Yes.
Imagine your name just being a pun.
Ace Attorney. Everybody's name is the pun.
I don't know anything about that game yet, though. Except objection. I know objection. You know why I know objection?
Because the memes.
No, because I made objection.
I'm sorry?
I won't be able to hear you for a second because I'm just turning on my light because my 3-inch freaking headphone wire. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Adios, amigos. Now give me all your lunch money.
This is another one of those chapters where I swear it sounds like this glue bottle's around you at all times. But you know, that's just lovely here.
I personally have that issues still personally. I think my main issue with this chapter was there felt like there was no real centerpiece for me to kind of like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a big issue with this chapter.
Yeah, because
Like
before.
these big spinning saw blades is the closest thing you get to a centerpiece, but even that's.
Yeah, because like before I could kind of like.
Other than that, the only thing you have to go by is the safe house.
Yeah, pretty much. Because like. So. In chapter 1, it was just like an outer circle, so it was pretty easy to figure it out.
Yeah, and it was a fairly
Like, it was-
small circle at that.
Yeah. The second chapter had it had 2 islands, and the bigger island, the like middle of the island, like it's split in 2 basically. There was
Yeah, you had the palace and the hotel basically, so you could easily tell where stuff was.
Yeah, and not only that, but where the palace was, there was a river that split that part in 2, where you could be like, okay, like this part, you know, the palace is on
Oh,
this
yeah.
part of the river, and then it's not. So I could use that as like a decent centerpiece. Chapter 3 didn't really have a centerpiece either, which was kind of an issue. But at least I could like.
You could recognize.
Everything didn't really look the same, as if like, oh, I wouldn't know if I explored here or not or whatever. Had multiple different buildings and what have you. Chapter 4
I didn't do
had
that.
Chapter 4 had the did I miss chapter 3? No, I
No, you didn't. You talked about it. Chapter 4 is
chapter
the jail one.
Chapter 4 had the jail in the middle. It was basically like Chapter 1 again, except even larger. So that one was pretty straightforward for the most part. Chapter 5 had the big building on one island, and and then the island with the safe house is basically a circle. So that one was pretty easy. Or not too bad. Though the verticality could make it a bit harder, at least it was still pretty easy to figure out like where you probably have and haven't been. Chapter 6 is kind of iffy. There's like the town and then just like a big open area, so
Yeah, like the town area is not a problem at all for me, but the
Yeah.
rest of it.
there's a mountain in the middle which kind of can help, I guess, but that's
yeah,
about
and
it.
the train tracks.
Yeah,
you know where
that's
those are going.
that's about it. Chapter 7 is kind of like it's kind of like
It has a bunch of those log cabins, so as long as you know where those are, you know where you're going.
yeah, and everything kind of like everything stands out in its own way, you know. In this chapter, it's just all kind of samey looking for the most part. There is the blades, yeah, but
I mean, it's better than nothing, but I'd prefer something.
all the platforms kind of look the same, so you're not sure if you've technically been to this area. Like you kind of forget, have I been here or have I not? And
Not to
then
mention,
yeah.
it's kind of hard to know where you're going, and like a lot of the other levels had very natural and organic platforming to go around. Chapter 8 doesn't at all. Like I have no clue how to get up there. I know I have to. I'm
Didn't
gonna
you
fumble my way
say-
up there.
Didn't you say though, in general, this is one of your favorite chapters or one of your least favorite? I can't remember.
No.
Oh.
Honestly, it's one of my least favorites. I mean, I like it aesthetically, but
Do you like the music?
not as much as I do the other. There's just an egg floating there.
Egg!
Another floating egg.
Egg! Oh,
Goodbye,
he's
treasure.
dead.
Well, I'm going back for the treasure.
Sly died valiantly that day.
Indeed.
You know what rhymes with Sly?
Pie.
Yes, but also chicken fry.
Oh yeah, that works.
And you know what chicken fry reminds me of?
a certain other food made it
Chicken tenders.
I would not expect anything less from you.
But are you disappointed or are you proud?
A little bit of both, a little bit of neither.
2 times 2 equals what?
Math hard!
Sorry guys, his brain is fried. He has to play an amazing game soon. Amazingness.
Soon? Why soon? I thought the amazing game I'm playing, as far as you're concerned, is what I'm doing right now.
No. There's that one really amazing game. You know, it involves cats.
Huh, okay.
You know? Don't cry, Mayo. Captain Quark, how did you get here? I want us to have the Captain Quark voice actor as a guest host. Talking in Captain Quark.
There's only one problem with that. You know what his name is?
What?
His first name starts with a J. I'm gonna leave it there.
Is it
It's a certain name that doesn't exist.
I don't get it.
It's okay, you don't have to.
I don't get it, Mayo. What do you mean? Are you trying to say that I don't exist?
No?
How will we get in contact with Captain Quark then?
Captain Quark's voice actor doesn't exist. It's only Captain Quark. He just exists on his own.
I just want to have a guest host of Captain Quark. Is that too much to ask? Or do you not want to have Captain Quark here?
I'd love to have Captain Quark. It's just complications.
Oh, yeah, like what?
I just told you the complication.
Yeah, I bet you I can find it on IMDb.
I know what his name is. I just don't want to say it for obvious reasons.
Why?
Oh, yeah, you'll know when you find it.
I'm going to IMDb. Ratchet and Clank.
I'm actually amazed that he hasn't figured it out yet. Like, I thought I was being pretty obvious.
I think I know, but I can't figure it out. Ah, I see. Yeah, you're right. We can't have him. You're right. I'm sorry I suggested that idea. We should just get the real Quark.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I understand. You know what I don't understand? Why I'm so gosh dang hungry. Some say it's Mayonnaise Doctor's fault because he has mayonnaise in his name and he also likes toast.
Toast. Yes.
Toast. It might in fact be his favorite food. No confirmation though.
I'm doing decently so far. But I also, it's like with every stage, the last 2 bottles are always the worst.
For me, it was like just the last 5 in general.
So far I'm down to 6 left.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a little bit left of the stage still to explore.
Do you know why 6 is afraid of 7?
987?
Because, yeah.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah. Do you know why 6 is... Okay, get this one. This is a really funny joke that I actually made up myself. You ready?
Okay.
Do you know why 10 is afraid of 624?
The 624?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at math.
Because 624 is too high of a number.
You're right, it is.
Yep.
That's probably
Therefore-
just straight up invisible.
I like bottles. I know there's clues in the bottles, but I like to imagine there's beer in the bottles.
Yeah, Bentley just needs to get a certain amount of drunk in order to figure out how to solve all these.
Yeah, isn't that how it works?
It is if you believe hard enough.
I definitely believe hard enough.
I have a feeling there might be a bottle up here. Oh, there's 2 bottles up here. Even better.
Whoa!
As soon as I saw there was a glowy, it's like, yeah, no. There's no way
Crash
to let that one
Bandicoot.
slide. Wow!
Wow! Can you do your best impersonation of Mickey Mouse?
Oh, it's going, buddy. I can't do a Mickey Mouse very well. I'm sorry.
Can you do
I
your
don't have enough practice at it.
best?
I
Can
have
you
to
do your
practice that voices usually.
Can you do your best impression of Godzilla?
Rah!
Whoa,
Amazing.
that sounds just like him.
Rah!
Were you the original voice actor for Godzilla?
Yes.
That's insane. I didn't know you were
Oh, it's cool up there.
Japanese and born in the 1950s.
Me neither. Down to 3, there's still an area I haven't searched yet.
Yeah, it's called This Man's Pockets.
Oh, yes.
Only a medium nugget. Get out of here.
I think I might have overhyped the bottles in this game a little bit. Maybe it's because I still have Sly 4 fresh in the brain. That game generally has terrible bottles.
It's because it's a terrible game.
The problem with Sly 4 is, in its clue bottles, is the fact that the maps are considerably larger, but they still only have 30 bottles. And the levels are much more vertical.
Do they still make the ting, ting, ting
They do, but you
noise?
can barely hear it. I think a lot of other people too have the suspicion that they might have done that on purpose because they had a baked-in crossplay feature between the PS3 and Vita versions where you could use your PS Vita to aim at your TV screen and look for clue bottles that way.
What kind of weird feature is that? There's another
This is
clue
all of it. There's
bottle.
2 of them. Okay, I guess this level's not gonna be that bad.
But where's the last
It's
one?
right there.
Oh. But where's the second to last one?
I already grabbed it.
But where's the third to
I
last
can still
one?
hear clue bottles.
Yeah, didn't you know there's clue bottles everywhere?
Well,
Didn't you know my name is Joe?
it was prepping for like a 2-hour video, and it's not even gonna end up being 1 hour. It's gonna be very close though. I'm just gonna start doing the outro now. Thank you all for watching. Next time we will begin our escapades through Chapter 8 properly.
Yep.
Don't
See
know
you
how
guys-
far into it we'll make. I don't expect to do the entire chapter's missions. That's just not realistic. But
We'll see you guys next year.
goodbye. All toasters toast toast.
Chicken nugget tenders.
Goodbye.
Blah, 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 blah.